I am officially speechless for what just went down at that last spot. Embarking on the send to the wild rainbow trout spot. Got the blue fox spinner tied on to start off. All I'm doing right now is hiking a little bit off the pull off to find these fish. A lot of people aren't willing to do that, and that's why these bites stay so low key. Honestly, anyone could find this spot. Anyone could be getting on these 22, 23 inch rainbows. And with these high flows today, I'm gonna be the only one doing it. So without further ado, let's get to the spot. All right. First little bridge we gotta go under. Definitely not easy to get to these fish. I'm like 6'4", and it is a struggle to get under this right now. Honestly, I bet they're even trout in this little feeder creek right here. It's probably a little spring-fed creek that keeps the main river cold. Oh, yo, that was a trout. I literally just saw a trout right there. Probably a little wild rainbow. Flows are definitely a little bit lower than expected. The amount of rain we got so far though, today should really have these fish fired up. Even though we have low flows today, these fish should still be biting like crazy. Just due to the fact that any rain during the spring brings in a lot of nutrients to the creek. Bugs start getting washed in, the bait fish start feeding, then the bigger fish start feeding on them. It's a whole chain reaction. Pretty cool to just know how it works. First spot of the day right here. Starting out with the blue fox. I might have to switch up to a tube just because that's usually what gets it done at this river. But I'm definitely willing to try a spinner to start it off. Just gonna really try to sneak up on this pool as slowly as possible. Try not to spook any fish. Oh my gosh, it's looking so good right now. Casting right in the channel. This stream's cool. It's mainly dominated by wild rainbow trout. There are a few wild browns in here, but not many. I've only caught one ever in this stream. Cool to see wild rainbow trout thriving. Oh, fish just rose down there. That's a great sign. I'm gonna whip a cast up there, see if we can get one. Oh, perfect. Right on the money. That's about to get destroyed. Oh, big fish. Big fish after it. Got him. Oh yeah, wild brown. I was just saying, there aren't many wild browns in here, but there's one of them. That's crazy. This is my second ever wild brown in this river. I saw him following it in. There he is. Beautiful fish. Always make sure to wet your hands down before you handle these trout. Wow. Look at that wild brown. Crush the blue fox. Get him right back. What a way to start the day off. It's always reassuring to get that first bite because today's mission is way more than even these trout. We're gonna have to be getting on multiple different species of fish. The fact that they're biting like this is kind of showing me that the bite might be insane anywhere I go right now. Such a good sign. So I'm giving that pool a break for a second. I wanted to go downstream, try this pool. This is the last pool on this little section of river that I want to try. So I'm gonna hit this and then fish the head of that other pool. I was initially thinking I would have to switch from the blue fox to something else, but as long as this is getting bit, I'm gonna stick with it. Definitely gonna switch to the tube a little bit later. I lost a giant wild rainbow here last year. Looking for redemption. Casting the deep section over here. That should really get a fish. Got him. That's a wild bow. First wild rainbow of the day. Not quite as big as I was expecting, but that's so sick. The population of wild fish in here is absolutely incredible. Wow. Look how gorgeous that one is. On the spinner again. I guess this spinner is really gonna get it done today. Got him. Oh, that was a big fish. Just got slammed again on the spinner. The rain's starting to fall again, and these fish are so fired up. Got him. Oh my gosh. I've never seen a bite like this here. Got him. Oh, big fish. Big wild rainbow. Oh my god. Oh my god, this is a tank. This is a tank wild rainbow. Like I was mentioning, last year I lost a monster here. There he is. Let's get this fish landed. That's like an 18-incher. Oh, look at that wild rainbow. Oh my gosh. Guys, this is a purely wild fish. Grew up in the river. Started out like a centimeter long. Way smaller than that first one I caught. Oh, got him. Giant. Another one. Next cast. Another huge wild rainbow. No way. This one is gorgeous too. Super red cheek. Another mega. Look at that fish. Oh my gosh. These fish are so fired up from the rain. It's not even funny. Got him. Nice fish. Another good wild bow. Look at that fish. Tail walking on the surface. This is epic. I've never seen trout so fired up in one tiny pool. And look at the colors on this one. Looks like a cutthroat trout. Got him. I was jigging the spinner. Is that a little baby rainbow? Oh, look at him. This fish is so cute. That is so epic. This is what these fish start off as. As I was telling you guys, some of the bigger fish, they start off this size, get to 20 inches in this tiny stream. Look at that little guy. Sometimes the little ones are just as incredible, showing that this stream, all the fish start off like 1 centimeter long. They feed on everything that's in this river, in the system, and they get up to 20 to 24 inches at their biggest size. So cool to see that. Let's go upstream. I am officially speechless for what just went down at that last spot. Oh man, oh, we got a dead deer. Bet one of those big wild rainbows ate him. Probably what happened. These fish are huge. Okay, we're at the head of the pool. This area is usually insane. I'm gonna start off by casting right up by this rock. Probably pulling out of here. Oh, here comes a fish. Oh, he missed it. This spot's pretty cool. We got a little feeder creek that comes right in there. I said the confluence could definitely hold a fish if one's just sitting there waiting for bait to come down another stream. A lot of these bigger wild rainbows are feeding on mostly bait. The smaller ones are feeding on like bugs and little aquatic insects. But a lot of the bigger fish are feeding on bait fish. That's why they're so keyed into the spinner. All right, here's the next pool. This one is one of the better looking pools on the river. I'm excited to see if I pull something out of here. Man, just being out here with this scenery right now is so amazing. Catching the fish is just a bonus. Got him. Oh my God, there he is. Little wild bow all the way up in the current. Little cutie. I was just about to switch to the tube. This fish crushed it. I might take a couple more casts with the spinner and then switch over to the tube. A lot of these times I found that these wild bows are directly in the current where the water is flowing the fastest. They don't exactly like it in the back of the pools. I'm sure there's more oxygen up there and whatnot. All right, I'm pulling out the 2-inch Kitex. I'm sorry, trout, you might be done at this point. It might be too late. Tell me that's not gonna catch a state record wild boat. This is so sketchy. All right, here is the last spot of the day that we're gonna fish for trout. This pool looks insane. Hoping to catch an absolute giant out of here. All right, here's the last pool of the day that we're fishing due to time constraints. Just gonna take a couple casts in here. It's super deep. I'm sure there's a giant in here too. Oh, that was a bite. Got him. Oh, there he is. Not a huge one. It's a good way to end off the day though. Nice looking rainbow. Oh my God, he's fighting so hard. Let's get him in. Just slam the Kitex. This fish is super fat. He's been feeding on bait fish for sure. Get him right back. Got him. Huge fish. This mission today is a full Uncle Larry send. This is what we do out here. We don't stop fishing even when it's pouring rain like this. even after we catch giant wild rainbows. I'm catching all 4 species today, like I mentioned in the beginning of the video, and we're not stopping until we do just that. Honestly, just being out here right now is so dope. You see that smallmouth?